Hi everyone, my name is Brandon Morgan. I am the instructor for this Latin American history class. Please call me Brandon in all of your communications with me this term. Also, please welcome Leanne Sweeney, who is our TA for this class this semester. As I've mentioned elsewhere, she'll be working with you on the discussion boards, the blogs, and the little school essay. So get to know her as well here. Very excited to have her with us and wish her luck as she is in Puerto Rico this week at the Latin American Studies Association conference. And she'll be back with us, well, she'll be with us anyway online, but back in New Mexico soon thereafter. So just wanted to mention that, so you make sure to welcome her as well. I'm at the Westside campus. I live with my family in Rio Rancho. We've lived up there for about 2.5 years now. We really like it. My wife and I have 3 kids. The oldest is 7, the youngest is 3. So as so many of you also know, they're a handful, they're a joy. And hopefully we'll be able to get out and do quite a few things together as a family this summer. My sister-in-law bought us all Cliffs passes for Christmas last year, so I think we'll probably be doing that quite a bit this summer. I'm also hoping to get out on my bike a lot. I like cycling. I rode my first century last October, the day of the tread here in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho. Well, actually, it goes all the way up to Algodones, but hopefully I can do a repeat of that this year. I'd really like to, but I've kind of fallen off the training wagon, so hopefully I can get back on that this summer as well. Um, Mostly I'm looking forward to studying Latin American history with all of you. Um, as I've mentioned elsewhere, please ask questions whenever you have them. You have my Google Voice number, which accepts text messages. Please use it. I'm willing to respond to you there. Also, respond to my email and the Muddiest Point forum in this discussion board. In terms of my favorite books, I read a lot of history books, as you might imagine. One that really has sparked my interest recently that I really enjoyed reading is called In the Time of the Butterflies by Julia Alvarez. It's about the Mirabal sisters who challenged the Trujillo dictatorship in various ways in the 1950s and 1960s, and 3 of the 4 sisters were assassinated by the dictatorship. Alvarez's take, she's from the Dominican Republic herself, although her father moved her and her siblings away from the Dominican Republic at the height of the tightening grip of the Trujillo dictatorship. And so she kind of experienced and learned about those things from afar, and then as a writer was able to write a historical fiction about the story of the Mirabal sisters to help us understand their story, and also to help her kind of connect with that part of her life and her history. I like the kind of format in which the book is written. It's not just a kind of straight novel, but instead it provides us different perspectives from the 4 different sisters in different ways. Some of them are kind of just talking, narrating a story. The other ones are writing in diaries. And so it's kind of a unique way of presenting a story, and I really like that in the different kinds of fiction that I read. So I would recommend that to anyone. It's a very accessible book, especially if you're interested about the history of the Caribbean during the 60s. So I've taken enough time now. I'll wrap this up, and I look forward to getting to meet all of you this semester.